It is, well, I guess it's not really morning anymore, but whatever time you're watching this, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. It's New Year's Eve. It's just before noon, New Year's Eve. Looking forward to 2017. I hope that blessings follow you, whoever's watching this. 2017, just the year, not any other date with it, breaks down to a number one, which is good news because ones are new beginnings, fresh start. Maybe we'll even get a do over, right? Look at in the United States we have a new president that's coming in, and not only a new president, but the there's been a real turnover in politics in Congress and the Senate and all of that. So it's going to change. We don't know how it's going to change, but I really believe that 2017 is going to hold a lot of surprises for us energetically, spiritually, and probably in the physical world as well. If you're not happy right now, let me tell you this, you think about it, it's just a date on a calendar, right? But is it? It really is. I mean, if you think about it, I mean, we're just shifting into another year, but are we really? I mean, there's so many different things going on. And I mean, if you're not seeing that, then your eyes aren't open, you know? What are your goals for this year? Do you set New Year's resolutions? I stopped doing that a long time ago because I feel like we put so much pressure on ourselves, because it's just a date and everybody's making all these resolutions and they're going to do this and that and that, and it all kind of crumbles, right? So I stopped doing that a long time ago, but I really do feel encouraged. It's been such a horrible year for so many people. I want to make some changes. I want to make some changes to my business. I want to make some changes in my personal life. I want to put all soul wounds away, heal them up. I know that they can be healed and they still kind of lay dormant. It's kind of like the herpes virus. They kind of lay dormant until something happens that brings them up. And I want to, at least personally, I want to ensure that I am completely awake, that I'm aware when my soul wounds have been erupted, and lay them back to rest. It's a time of healing, a time of peace. I do feel the energy shift. Many people are talking about it. Many people have different theories on it. We have the Mandela effect going on. We have the Illuminati. We have all different kinds of shifts. Please beware of people that will tell you something that is not consistent with the Lord. Is he coming back? I hear all over YouTube that many people think he's coming back. I'm not going to say that. I don't know that. I know he is someday. I don't know what day it is. I know that we need to be prepared every day. I've been in prayer. I've been getting a lot lately, and God has been having me focus on the universal laws and how they work, and how we just need to use them, and how we find ourselves in situations where we don't use them. We allow the negative energies to block what we desire for coming to be. That's my job, is to help you overcome those blocks, overcome those hurdles, and become the best person that you can be. We all have them. Everybody, even, I think a lot of people that do what in the same line of work as me, they focus on the material, they focus on money. I mean, when we talk about manifesting, most people are talking about money, and money is a necessary to live. I mean, we need it in this society and the way things are set up. We need it. There's no evil about money. Money is just paper. It's got an energy behind it. It's got a vibration. It vibrates at a certain level. You get to that level, you bring it in, it's all good. Money is actually interestingly enough, it's one of the easiest things to manifest, and it's one of the biggest blocks to most people because we give it more energy than it's worth. Money is just an exchange. I used to be very big in a community that did a lot of bartering. That's a great community to be in. If you can find people that will barter with you, excellent. That's excellent. I've been reflecting on my life, like I said, and in prayer, the Holy Spirit's been telling me a lot about, I get my information from Him, what to teach, what to move on to next. And from myself personally, it's been a lot of reflection. And I don't know if it's because it's the end of the year or just because of the energy shift, what's going on in the atmosphere and the universe. I've been through a whole lot of negatives, and I'm not saying poor me. Please don't misunderstand me. I've been spiritually, physically, sexually, emotionally abused. I've worked with people all my life. My soul wounds are unworthiness. For a long time, I'm not going to go through my whole story, but I went through promiscuity. Then I went deep into the New Age movement and the occult, and then came back around to truth and where I am. And my passion, my desire is to help people and to bring them to know the truth as well. And, a lot of it, I think, for you, for me, for all of us, we have our lessons to learn in life. We all need to learn lessons. I don't believe in let somebody fall. I mean, it's a fine line. I mean, sometimes people need to fall, right? But we're supposed to help each other. I don't believe that, hey, that's the, I'm not interfering with the cosmos, I'm not going to help you. I don't believe that. I think that's a cop out. I think it's a reason people give themselves to be selfish and self-centered. But I think if we do anything this year to change things, is we need to, first and foremost, focus on God, keep our focus on God. Secondly, heal those soul wounds. Thirdly, discover what is it that you want. Tonight is New Year's Eve. It's a really good night to put this out there. Write it down. Now, okay, so if you can get yourself, and if you've been listening to me, you probably already have one, get yourself a journal specifically for this stuff. Write down specifics. Write down 10 things or less, but don't go more than that for this exercise, okay? 5 things, 10 things, it doesn't matter. But what you really want, and what do don't put any kind of I want it this way. Don't tell God how to do it. What is it that you want? And then I want you to look at the list and look at, why am I asking for this? What are my motives? Is my heart pure? What is this going to benefit me, my family, the people around me, the world in general? And I want you to be honest. Don't put down world peace, okay? I want you to be honest. I mean, we all want world peace. I'm not saying you don't, but let's be honest and realistic, okay? We live in this little section of the world. World peace is going to come when Jesus comes, okay? And not before that. So let's be realistic. Write down those things. And then I want you to go over them with your motives. Now, if you discover, and be completely honest with yourself, if you discover that your motives are not pure, either change that, take it off the list, or change it. Talk with yourself, pray about it. What is my purpose? And if you can turn it around and the core purpose is good, keep it there. And then after that, I want you to think about each thing and how much do you like. I want you to put yourself there. So say you one of them is a job that makes 80 grand a year or whatever, 100 grand a year. I like it. The people are good. I'm whatever it is. Okay. You've got that job down there. Now I want you to envision yourself in that position. You're in that position, a regular day in the life, whatever. Put yourself in there. That's why I say, do no more than 10, because this could be time consuming if you've got too many. Now I want you to realistically, on a scale of 1 to 10, let me go backwards for a second. When we're trying to manifest something and we envision it, we can believe it. We can be in the moment. We can, yes, I believe it. But I want you to think about it like on a regular basis. Okay, you put yourself there, you imagine it, you got it out there. But on a regular day, like as you're driving down the street in your car, can you really realistically see yourself there on a scale of 1 to 10? 1 being no, I can't. 10 being absolutely, I'm there. If you can hit an 8 or higher, keep it on your list, okay? And do this with each one of them. And then after you've got that, now what I want you to do is I want you to take each one, and they can all interact with each other. You don't have to do it one by one. I mean, if they are connected, and they probably are, put them all in together. I want you to put it out. I want you to envision this, okay? So as if you're watching it from a distance, okay? So that new job is there. Look at the office, look at the people around you, look at the clients, whatever it is. That new house is there. Whatever that relationship, whatever it is that's on your list, that your bank account. If it's money, you want to envision maybe the bank or the checkbook, the ledger or the statement or whatever. But I want you to look at it as if you're watching a movie. Make it work, you know? And when you can get that going and you can watch it and you can see, you know, just an average scenario, whatever it is at work, it's morning time, everybody's getting in, whatever. Just a realistic view. And remember, any of the things that I show you, you don't have to take a long time on. You don't have to sit down and get totally, you know, meditate for a half hour and envision this. Just envision it. Just put it out there. And if you're not good at imagery, which I'm not, I have a really hard time visual imagery. I like to read books. I like to write. I can envision it that way. Whatever it is, as long as you can envision it. Okay. After you've got that going, I want you to, now you're seeing it like on a movie screen, right? I want you to envision an opening, and you can walk right in, and I want you to jump into that scenario. Okay, just jump right into it. Now you're in it. You are physically in it. You're not watching it from a distance. You're not watching a movie. You're in the movie. Okay, shake hands with somebody, write out a check, pull out a withdrawal, be in that relationship, you know, give them a big hug, whatever the case may be, but you're in it. And interact in it for a few minutes. You know, feel that feeling. What does it feel like? What does it taste like? What does it smell like? Where are you? Is it cold? Is it warm? Whatever. I want you to be in it, okay? And look around you as you're there, and you've got your handy dandy camera with you, okay? And I know this sounds silly, but I'm telling you, just do it, okay? You got your handy dandy camera with you. So look around. Even now we take selfies, right? So say it's a relationship, and you can merge them all together, or you can do them separately. Let's say you're at the new job with lots of money and you're in a new relationship. So see yourself in the office with the checkbook and your new love, okay? Take a selfie of it. Whatever picture resonates with you, be in it, but take a picture of it. Remember the old Polaroid cameras where you got it right away? That's what this is, okay? It's not digital. You don't have to go print it out. It's a Polaroid. You're going to get it. So you take the picture and it comes right out. Do you like the picture? Look at it. Does it look good? It's a still. Does it look good? Okay. All right, good. Now I want you to, in your mind, go outside or wherever, and I want you to envision a timeline. Starts here, and it goes as far as you want it to go. It can go 10 years, it can go 2 days, whatever. And I want you, and now you have to be able to believe this. So if you're going to pick 10 minutes, you have to believe it's all going to come to pass in 10 minutes. So be realistic, okay? Pick a date, a day, and I want you to just take that picture and put it in that timeline right there, whatever it is. Is it 2 days from now? Is it a week from now? Is it 6 months from now? Whatever it is, put it there. You can write about it. Go back to your journal and write about it. Write about how things are on that day, what's going on, that kind of thing. Now, if you scored an 8 or higher on your belief, that's one part of this. To manifest, we need to believe. And I'm talking about deep-rooted beliefs. Can you believe this? Do you believe you're good enough? Do you have this unworthiness coming up? All your soul wounds, all your doubts are going to come to the surface at this point. Break them away, cleanse them. Remember, a negative thought can be stopped with a positive word. So take care of that. And then, write down what's going on in that daytime. And then I want you to um, take that whole scenario, bring it down. So you've got your vision, you've got your notebook, whatever it is, take it from the notebook, take it from the vision, bring it down, bring it down, bring it down, make it smaller, 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 compact, fit it into this nice energy ball. And I want you to look at that, and I want you to look at it with love, knowing that it's coming, and nurture it and love it. And thank you, God. Thank you for this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I want you to say something to this effect. I know, God, that you set up the universe with certain universal laws. I have been tricked into believing all my life that these laws don't work. They may work for other people, but they don't work. But I know that you created it, and I know that these laws are absolute. They cannot be changed. They're eternal, they're ongoing, and they will always, always do what they say they're going to do. It's a law. It works without judgment. Lord, I ask you to bless this vision. I ask if I'm wrong in this vision, I ask that you change it. I trust you with all that I am. I thank you in Jesus' name. And then throw it away. Don't throw it away. Throw it to him to make it happen. So envision it. You're throwing it and he's creating it. And walk away saying, hey, thank you. Thank you. I know it's going to happen. And then just be there. On that day that you manifested it, be there, be ready, and be waiting. All right? 2017 is going to be better. Okay, guys? Try this. Let me know what you think. I know it works for me. I learned this a long, long, long time ago to do the timeline. I added a few things in there. Do it what resonates with you. Even the prayer that I said at the end. Do it in a way that resonates with you. All right, try it. Let me know what you think. And happy 2017. Be safe tonight if you're going out, okay? It's New Year's Eve. Please be safe.